Well, hello. Welcome to the Tail 3 Cabin. Sun is starting to set over there in the west, and it's the last day of November. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. And I just scored another implement. It's not too far away, so why don't you come check it out?
So I've been looking for a little while now for a landscape rake, and I've been looking in Facebook Marketplace, and then I was looking at some of the new ones, and I was talking to my neighbor one day, and he has one in his shed that he said was taking up room, and he was going to get rid of, and so he struck up a deal, and I purchased it from him for $200. It's a 6-foot landscape rake, and I didn't know if it was too big for the 1025R, but I thought I'd give it a little try here and find out. I told him I could probably get it out of his shed. If I needed a hand, I would give him a call, but he did have it pinned behind his tiller, and that kind of created a problem because there's not a lot of ceiling height in his little Quonset hut here. So this is going to look worse than it actually is. There's not a lot of ceiling height here, and the chain slips, and his tiller is kind of like on a pivot point. It's just teetering, and it kind of just fell over. It wasn't harmful or anything, and it actually gave me the more clearance so I could get this rake out of there. Before I head back on the road, I'm going to lower this thing and kind of reposition it and rechain it up so it's a little bit more secure for my trip back down my driveway. So the rake is made by King Cutter. It's 6 feet wide. When I was looking at other landscape rakes, I was looking at like 5 feet. They didn't even make a 4 foot, but I thought 5 feet was pretty much standard for the 1025R. But I've seen other people online using the 6 foot, so I'm thinking it's not going to be too bad. It only weighs a little bit over a couple hundred pounds. Once I got it on a 3-point hitch, I did notice that it doesn't spin or pivot. It's probably frozen solid. I don't know how long it's been sitting around. So I'm going to get out some penetrating oil and lubricate it. I have a friend at work who says lubrication is the key to success. So hopefully we'll use this a little bit, and hopefully that oil will work in there, vibrate down into there, and I'll give it a try after some use. So this is just around my shed over here. I've been clearing it out, cutting down trees, getting rid of some of the brush, and I want to, open it up and eventually maybe plant some grass and extend our front yard. But there's still a lot of debris down there, a lot of large sticks and stones, and so this is a good area for me to test out the rake. Once you start getting a good clump of debris under there, it doesn't rake as much, so you just have to keep working at it and moving stuff out of the way. Here I'm starting to use the bucket to just kind of move some of the piles that I'm making so I'm not constantly running them over. I've got it moving a little bit, but it's still going to need some more work. So after a little bit more oil, I think this will do the trick. Now instead of using the bucket, I can just use the rake to back stuff further into the woods. So I think it cleaned it up pretty good. So you can get a tiller in here now without having too many sticks and roots and debris and rocks. That area I still have to work on.
okay, that's just a quick little test. I'm thinking it's going to be a good $200 investment. I'm going to use it to reseed my lawn, hopefully this coming summer. My daughter also has to have her lawn redone, so, and I want some grading to do down the driveway. So I think this is going to come in handy. I appreciate everybody watching, and I hope you subscribe to these videos and enjoy them. Other than that, keep an eye on us. Take care.